All right, folks. So for today, we're going to be looking at Spaceport Sigma. Um, there will be no no jokes associated with Spaceport Sigma. Certainly wouldn't call it Spaceport Sugma. I wouldn't call it Spaceport Ligma. None of that. We actually have a great start. So one thing I like to do on these settings, I like to attack in a straight line, and I just want to take a bunch of ones and look at all those ones I get to take without having to really stop. This just discourages anyone from moving into me. That's an excellent start. Couldn't hope for more. Starting in the first seat, taking a piece of a +6 that doesn't seem to be contested. Okay, this is Map Master Mondays, folks. We're taking a look at every single map in the game for free-for-all, progressive world dom. We're putting them into a tier list to see which is the best, which is the worst, and everything in between. This is a very special map for me. I love Spaceport Sigma. So this is World Domination Auto 60 with a expert progressive new automated bot. We don't start with any bots, and then balance splits dice. Nothing fancy. No fog, no blizz, no portals, no alliances. When this map first came out, I probably played these settings 100 times. I got a crazy win rate too. Nowadays people are quite a bit better at free-for-all prog. But what are the things I can tell you about Spaceport Sugma? First thing, it is the second largest map in the game. Let me just confirm the number of territories. I think it's something like 88 territories. No, that's Small Saint Michel. There's black anyways. Put in a bunch of places. List of all maps by size. We scroll right down to the bottom. Spaceport Sigma is 96 territories. So a thing that you can do in Spaceport, which you can't really do in a smaller map or even a medium-sized map, is you can just take a bunch of board without holding bonuses. And you see how I'm sitting on 20 troops, right? That would generate me 6 next turn without a bonus. It also has the added effect of making it very heavy at the beginning of the turn order. So because I'm starting, because I took a string of ones, I'm now sitting at 20 territories. So I do stand to get probably, maybe I won't get 6 reinforcement, but I will probably get 5. Spaceport Sigma has a noob corner, the Mare Nubium Station. So, interestingly, we haven't seen anyone go for that yet. But that's another thing you expect to see. This map has a lot going on for it that makes it something I like, right? It's large, lets you leverage your speed as a skill gap. Looks like nobody's contesting the bonus I'm going for, which is nice. So we have pretty defined spheres of influence. You know what? I shouldn't silence him. I find the yawning super annoying, though. Okay, so, and we figure green maybe goes here, which is bad for me long term, unless he wants to go noob corner. Yeah, green goes there. Okay. That runs into red, then. So red gets fucked over by that. Yeah, okay, poor red. So, that open was really good for me. We have all 6 of our players have taken a position. And I'm going to get to hold my bonus now on 2 points on turn 2. So we don't expand from that. Just take our 2 entries. We guard them strong with 4 stacks. That is almost certainly going to hold. Then I'll work on the noob corner or something. So we have Pete, we have red, we have black, we have blue contesting black, we have purple, and then we have green contesting red. So my opponent slowing each other's down is just what I need in the early game. And then you'll see the stage of the game where we start hunting for kills. But really cool map. What else can I show you? Okay, next thing I want to draw your attention to, folks, is the bonuses. And there's many, and they're huge. So we have the Mare Nubium corner worth +4. We have 3 symmetrical launch pads, each worth +4. And then you have 5 +6 bonuses of Command Tower, Expedition Command, Terminal A, Terminal B, and Kepler's deck. Plus, the big Asia is the High Bay Warehouse is worth +8 if you can hold it. Spaceport Sagma chokes up to the middle of the launch pads on these 3 territories. So if you have caps and you have no blizzards, capping on those 3 launch pads is a really strong 1 point. This launch pad controls everything behind it. This launch pad, similarly, somewhat symmetrical. This launch pad isn't as great. It controls everything behind it here, but that bonus is not as strong. So all things considered, I believe the 2 best positions on this map to start are the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Both worth +6s, both choke up to a 1 point, but that presupposes that they are not being contested. And in this case, both are being contested. So it looks like blue loses the war to black loses the war to blue. Blue should keep hitting them though, so he doesn't get extra troops. And it looks like green is losing the war to red. So we are going to expect to see someone bought here. Okay. I don't trust purple as far as I can throw, so I don't know if I want to let purple have a +6. Players! I'm playing as yellow in the first seat. In the second seat, the red player is Christian Fenders 2 from Germany. In position 3, we have Michael, 1207 M69 from Spain, playing as black. Okay, that was a bot out, right? Yes, that was bot motion. Okay, I mean, how do I feel about just guarding? Okay, we'll take a 1 point exterior on the side of the board that doesn't appear to be being contested. And we'll just make it impossible for anyone to break us, right? In the fourth seat, the blue player is Notorious Realm 30, flying the flag of Jordan. In the penultimate seat is General Buttery, 21744 from Egypt, who looks like he's going to hold his +6. And in the ultimate seat is a loser who quit the game after their first turn. So red's a bit slowed down now by green. And they're going to maybe take their +6 here, but I don't think they hold it. Just between me and purple, right? Red's going to be basically surrounded by 2 players who've held bonuses, which is why I'm trying to guard here. And I didn't step out into the bonus because red is inevitably only going to be able to go through this territory. I don't want them abutting me. I want them going into purple. I want to see that war. Black, I imagine, also quits. Next turn, I step out off the 10, and I try and hollow out everything behind me. This is black running away. You better run. It's not looking good for you, sir. All right, so how do I lose this game? How do I lose this game? Well, if I don't leverage my advantage enough, I will. So I have to keep pushing. Purple's going to generate a lot of troops, though, for holding a +6. Okay, blue's going to take the entire right-hand side now, uncontested, and completely away from black. So black just gets obliterated from losing that position. Okay, maybe purple didn't path it right. Blue rather didn't path it right. Purple can get a bunch of troops. I'm still in a slight lead, though, right? 38 to 25, what do they get? 36. Okay, that's close. Does he seek to contest? No, he's guarding. Good. Interior stacks I like to see. And some on the one. Purple just wants a card. Red should feel fairly constrained by that, but it does look like red gets to hold as well. All that does is make me want to hit you. I don't know what the yawn emote does for other people, but all that does is it makes me want to hit you, black. Okay, green is still an AI. And troops in the middle I like. Let's keep that no man's land disorganized. Oof, my dice are terrible here. Those dice were terrible. Let's see if taking another bonus scares anybody. Okay, red also guards interior. We have a set. I basically have to put myself in a situation where I retaliate a break rather than preempt one. That's how I usually like to play it, but now I'm worried that I'm soft purple. But then again, purple's being soft to me for a while. Good neighbor between me and purple seems good. Oh man, what are you doing 4v3s? What are you doing 4v3s? Alright, red takes an inevitable card. Should step out with his 8. I'm mostly worried about purple right now. I don't think black lives very long. Taking a second bonus might have been unnecessarily greedy, but I do like to leverage my advantage on these settings. Let's see if purple gets the bright idea to back. See, if purple backdoors me, then red goes through them is the problem, right? So this is a great rock, paper, scissors scenario. You know, any of us can go into any of us. So kind of holds the tension nicely. Black's still alive. Black running away from blue. This is just allowing me to expand up around the top. I'm in a clean board if I hold. This guy's yawning and he's the one moving like a snail. Fuck you, asshole. Using your hold 60 seconds. Don't yawn at me. All right. Blue probably gets the +6 now, but they're quite behind. It doesn't even path it well. Okay. Yeah, doesn't even get his bonus. All right, we don't have a ton to fear from blue. Who am I most afraid of this game then? Do we see the backdoor by purple? Purple's got to start being scared. Yeah. Yeah. I need to guard better. Yeah, so we are seeing what I expected to see, right? The pressure between purple and red will continue to increase. I don't think the tension breaks over there. I think I'm just going to hold down my shit on a massive 2-point. Yeah, having bought there is fine. That guards me. I can actually skip here, which you rarely see me do. You rarely see me talk about. So skipping in the first seat when you're holding a bonus. Right now I'm holding the most, right? So it benefits me in no way to turn this game into a progressive game. Spaceport Sigma operates a lot like a fixed game early, right? You take position, you hold position. Now I have advantage. And letting the cards increase will diminish my advantage. So red takes an early set. Okay, red might not even get a card. There they go. They're going to hit the middle of the launch pad. If they sit on that, that will separate me from purple. But he doesn't sit on it. He just guards his piece of the board. We're going to see black and green die. Maybe blue, too. I want to stay at advantage. So one of the ways you stay at advantage is oftentimes people consider skipping in the first seat because they don't want the 4 trade, right? They want the 15. You guys are new to progressive. The sets increase or progress 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, and then up by 5. But the reason I think it was, very obviously correct to skip right now for me is I don't want to force a trade on 5. I want to get the 4, right? But also, I don't want the sets to increase. That's what I'm actually trying to do. I'm delaying the rate at which the sets increase. Or at least I was trying to, but it looks like both of my opponents have set early, so that only kind of benefits me even more. Okay, so blue's going to trade. Blue should knock black out of their side of the board. Yeah. Not looking good for black. Okay, 11 for purple. Does purple start thinking about breaking me? I'm still a little bit nervous about that, but maybe less this turn. I'm a 2-point guarding a +6 and a +4. I'm guarding +10 on these 2 territories, which is just... You can't beat that position. I am holding the best possible 2-point in this map right now. Well, that's not true. The best possible 2-point would be something like this. Right? You would hold all of that. This map does have some very OP choke points. Again, another reason I love it. Okay, so purple. Thinking about skipping then. Purple's kind of following my lead. Or does he take a card? He does take a card. Okay, great. Great. Do we skip twice? Okay, green bot sets. I think I'm going to work on the highway warehouses now. Because nobody's here. Just take a piece of the board where nobody really is. That shouldn't really offend anyone, and we maintain our guard. So red is going to be kind of locked behind purple. Okay, he's punching through the 6. He's going to push to that 1 point then. Purple should feel threatened by that before I do. Hitting a lot of bot. When does that bot kill become on the table? I can incorporate a 3 point of the high bay warehouses in my guard structure. Would be very greedy and would force someone into me, I figure. I'm sure everybody sees that they have to hit me now. But because I'm last to trade, I at least threaten the reciprocity. I'm still kind of waiting for purple to hit me, though. Black's looking real rough. Guy who sends fucking yawn emotes is gonna be the one to stall. Yeah, good game, asshole. All right. Dead air. Shall we do a Q&A question or two? This one's from King of Goat. Hey, Pete. In a recent video, you mentioned you visited Denmark. And as a proud citizen of the Kingdom of Denmark, I must ask, what were your highlights and what did you think of the food? I loved the country. Thank you for taking the time to answer this question. You're the best. Keep up the vids. They're amazing. Cheers, man. I loved the country. We flew into Billund, which is the home of Lego. What else can I tell you about Denmark? It was in the summer, so the countryside was lovely. The company was lovely. The food was great. There was this warm, soft, like liverwurst sort of thing that I really enjoyed. I don't know why they call it liverwurst, because it's clearly the liver. Best. Ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know what it's called, though. Also, I made a bunch of Danish jokes. You know, like, do people in Denmark eat Danishes? But apparently they're called Wienerbrot over there. Danishes are not called Danishes in Denmark, folks. They're called Vienna bread. You'll learn something new every day. Okay, so purple is guarding. I think purple's going to find himself in an intractable situation with red, which we like. Nobody's dead. It's a these games play very differently now compared to how they used to. Purple has a 4 point. I only really have a 2 point. So now what I do is I clean this line. And the reason I do that is I want to know who breaks me. I want to know who wants the high bay warehouses. But I'm not going to guard on the 3rd position. I'm still just going to hold lock 19 and open 19. We're going to see who wants to taste a piece of the taste a piece of the pavement. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, launch pad. That's pretty sweet. I'm still moving kind of slowly. I don't want to spoil a surprise to anybody. I'm also going to feed the green kill here, which I'm okay with. We specifically do not hold here because I wanted to know. Yeah, I wanted to know who wanted to crawl up my ass, and it's red. Good to know. Red is trying to resist me. This seems unwise. This seems like very short-term thinking for red, and it's just going to get him removed from that position. If I was red, I would have taken a card here and or killed green. Right? All red does by this is get this piece of the board removed. Right? I stay where I was generation-wise. Downside of skipping, of course, is I I'm behind a card, but cards aren't really worth all that much yet. Well, they start to catch up quick. Blue's going to push in this way. What does the black and green kill look like? That looks like that puts me into a 4-player game where I get teamed on. Okay, black has now bought it. Yawn away. All right, so we got 2 bots in this game. Green bot's single position. Purple's going to kill it and set. Then what? Then resist me, right? If purple doesn't kill green, I do. Blue playing slow. We figure purple kills green here. Am I correct? No. They break and open me. I love you. I love you. Thank you. That's amazing. All right, no set for green. Come on, no set. Fuck off, really? All right, bot kill is off the table. Black player kill is, so I think we do that then. With good dice, I get this. Yes. Now we're fucking talking. Last block card sets me again. Ah, 13v4 at the land. Okay, he's gonna set. Unless he has no set on 4. No set on 4 puts purple in a strong position. Did red just quit? Red has no cards? Do we have a bot set? I have cards. I'm okay. All right. Can purple get that red kill? That's specifically why I left it in 2 positions. That game went. All right, purple. Your stacks are not really open. So here's the thing, right? The way purple's guarded, each of these stacks go into this territory. So half of his material there, this is open, of course, half of his material there is inactive. Now, he should have enough to get red, assuming he has the speed. The red stack is a decent ways away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8 is the quickest path. But he also has to do 1, split, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he doesn't kill red, I win. Do you have the speed, sir? Looks like the answer is no. Everything went my way this game. And what a beautiful demonstration of these settings. I do love these settings. They're definitely not as competitive anymore, right? I couldn't get a 90% win rate here, but everything went my way today. The spawn was too good, right? Turn 2 plus 6 into turn 4 plus 10. Not sure what this plan was for Bucko there, but and we do revenge on the guy who broke us because, you know, I do like it when people let me win. Lol. Okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Defeating. Man, that was a fucking trouncing. Defeating a bunch of noobs. Okay, 3 novices and 2 beginners. You know what? They played better than I would have expected. For this low of a lobby, they played better than I would have expected. And shout out to Michael for complaining that people were playing slowly himself, and then botting. Ladies and gentlemen, Spaceport Sagma. The final map that I'm taking a look at on the base map packs. And you know what, folks? Controversial opinion, perhaps, but I'm going to put Spaceport Sigma way, way, way the hell up here. I mean, I like it more than Jules Verne, but Jules Verne is a better map. So the top of the S tier, Pangaea, Britannia, Advanced, Turkey, Earth 2209, Central America, Las Vegas, 28 turns, Arctic Stronghold, and Jules Verne. I really do feel like these are the top of the top, right? And I think Spaceport Sigma is special. It's unique. It's very, very good. It's not quite as good because you can get an OP spawn, and then that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But that's where I'm putting it. I am putting it as an S tier map, even though it is large and the bonuses matter, which usually is the conditions that I restrict to the A tier. What do you guys think about that? What do you like? What do you dislike? Agree with, disagree with, folks? Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, if you're interested in hanging out with me, I invite you to subscribe to my channels. Come along the ride. I have 2 channels, Free Pete and the Kill Pete Strategy. You can give me a sub if you like it, if you like the show. Don't forget to hit like. I have to say it. I love you. For all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.